The topic is Rwanda. Visuals and information by Nadia Shelburne. Speaker is me, Atieng Aman. Officially, the Republic of Rwanda is a country in Central and East Africa. The capital, Kigali, is located near the center of Rwanda, as you can see. As of 2017, there is 12.2 million people living in Rwanda. It's one of the smallest countries on the African mainland. Its birth rate is 30.7 per 1,000 people. Its death rate is 5.8 per 1,000 people. If you didn't know, there was a terrible genocide that took place in Rwanda that left people traumatized. This genocide happened because one ethnic group decided that they wanted to be the only ethnic group. This led to a large amount of people being brutally murdered. Because of this, there are laws in place that makes it politically incorrect to discuss ethnicity, making it difficult to find information on certain tribes. The country's cultural and linguistic groups are referred to as Banyarwandas, which can be broken into three subgroups. The first, 84%, are the Hutu, the second, 12%, are the Tutsi, and the third, 1%, are the Twa. As I've mentioned earlier, there was one specific group that was targeted during the Rwandan genocide, and that group was the Tutsi. Because of the genocide, their numbers dropped significantly. But it is expected to be dramatically lower than 12%. Before the genocide, there was 852,000 people. After the genocide, there was 150,000 survivors. Because of the genocide, there was no more recordings of ethnic groups, so these numbers are not 100% accurate. There are four languages spoken in Rwanda. The first and more commonly used is Kinyarwanda. The second is French, the third is Swahili, and the fourth is English. Kinyarwanda, which I stated earlier a few minutes ago, is known all around Rwanda. English is usually used just for school, French is used amongst the educated, and Swahili is used during commerce, which makes sense to me because Swahili is used amongst the majority of African countries. Religion: 64% of people are Roman Catholic, 25% are indigenous belief. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically the connection to nature. Their main goal is to live in harmony with nature. 9% are Protestants, which are Christian churches that have separated from the Roman Church and are usually follow the principles of Reformation. And 1% are Muslim. Cuisine: their methods of cooking contain veggies, cassava, beef stew, beans, and peanut sauce. Meat consumption is more common in urban areas. One main meal eaten is brochettes, and forgive me if I butchered that. Brochettes is the national dish of Rwanda. It can be made with any type of meat. In 1899, Rwanda was made part of German East Africa. And from 1922 to 1962, Rwanda was under Belgian mandate. It's important to note that both of these colonial powers took advantage of an existing divide between the Tutsi and Hutu. Bringing eugenicists, creating ethnic IDs, granting the Tutsi political control, and separating education systems. But finally, after everything they went through, on July 1st, 1962, Rwanda gained its independence. With their independence, they received their flag. The star represents enlightenment. The blue represents happiness and peace. The yellow represents economic development. And the green represents hope and prosperity. Major exports: 48 million plus tea are exported. 60 million plus coffee is exported. And 39 million plus oranges is exported. Major imports: negative 53 million broadcast equipment are imports. 72 million petroleum is imported, and 68 million medicine is imported. Paul Kagame is the current president. He is loved and adored by his people because he has brought much success. Healthcare and education has grown under his presidency. Rwanda is a presidential republic. This means there is a president who is the head of the state and government, along with being in charge of defense. The end. Thank you.